Welcome to a journey beyond imagination. Imagine yourself sitting in the cockpit of an advanced spaceship, surrounded by high-tech equipment that humanity could only dream of a few decades ago. In front of you is the control lever, and with a gentle push, the ship begins to accelerate. The stars start to blur, space seems to contract, and you sense something miraculous. You're approaching the speed of light, 299,792,458 meters per second. Your heart pounds, your breath quickens. What happens next? Will you survive this experience? Or will reality change in ways you can't even imagine? In this video, we'll explore the strange, wondrous, and sometimes impossible things that happen when you reach the ultimate speed of the universe. Let's begin. Part 1. What is the speed of light? The speed of light isn't just a number, it's the ultimate cosmic speed limit. At 299,792.458 meters per second, light can circle the Earth 7.5 times in the blink of an eye. To put it in perspective, if you were to travel from Washington to New York at this speed, the trip would take less than 0.002 seconds. So fast you wouldn't even have time to say, "Wow," before arriving. But the speed of light is more than just an impressive number. It's the foundation of Albert Einstein's theory of special relativity, which changed how we understand the universe. According to Einstein, nothing with mass, like you, me, or this spaceship, can reach the speed of light, let alone exceed it. Why? Because the closer you get to that speed, the more energy is required to accelerate further, approaching infinity. But today, let's set aside that logic. Suppose we have technology that surpasses all physical limits. So what would happen if you actually reached the speed of light? Part 2. Time dilation. Time travel without a time machine. As you begin to accelerate, one of the strangest things happens. Time stops behaving normally. This is called time dilation. An idea that sounds crazy but has been proven in reality. Scientists have placed ultra-precise atomic clocks on jet planes and compared them to clocks on the ground. The result? The clock on the plane ran slightly slower, just a few nanoseconds, but enough to prove Einstein right. Now imagine you're moving at the speed of light. For you, time would completely stop. To illustrate, think of the twin paradox. Suppose you have a twin sibling who stays on Earth. You board the spaceship, accelerate to light speed, fly to a star 10 light-years away, and return. From your perspective, the trip might only take a few seconds because time for you has almost stopped. But when you return, you find your sibling has aged 20 years or more, depending on the calculations. You've traveled into the future without needing a time machine. At exactly the speed of light, things get even stranger. Time doesn't just slow down, it stops entirely. If you were to cross billions of light years across the universe, to you, it would all happen in an instant. You would be a true time traveler. Part 3. Space contraction. The universe at your fingertips. Not only does time change, but space does too. As you approach the speed of light, the universe in your direction of travel begins to contract. This means the distances between points in space seem to shorten. For example, if you were flying to the star Proxima Centauri, about 4.24 light-years from Earth, at near light speed, that distance might only seem like a few kilometers to you. At exactly light speed, this contraction reaches its maximum. The entire universe in front of you compresses into a single point. Imagine, every galaxy, every star, every planet in your direction of travel is right in front of you, as if you could touch them. This isn't an illusion, it's how relativity shapes reality when you reach this speed limit. So, what would you see when moving at the speed of light? Prepare for a spectacular light show. First, due to the Doppler effect, light from in front of you would blue shift. meaning the wavelengths shorten, possibly turning into ultraviolet or X-rays, invisible to the naked eye. Conversely, light from behind would redshift, stretching into infrared or radio waves. Additionally, relativistic aberration would make the stars in front of you appear to cluster into a bright point. The universe would resemble a tunnel of light, a dazzling ring ahead and endless darkness behind. If you've seen sci-fi movies with spaceships zipping past stars, this is the real version, but far stranger and more beautiful. Part 5. What would your body feel? Now let's talk about you. How would your body cope? According to physics, as you approach light speed, your mass increases due to relativistic effects. The faster you go, the heavier you become, and the energy needed to keep accelerating grows exponentially. At light speed, your mass would be infinite, an impossibility for any known matter. But imagine your ship is designed to shield you from these effects. Inside the cockpit, you might feel nothing unusual. However, the harsh reality is that your body, or any matter, would disintegrate into pure energy at that speed. You'd be like a photon of light, massless, timeless, just a stream of eternal energy. Part 6. Why it's impossible and future dreams. At this point, we must face the truth. Reaching light speed is impossible for anything with mass. The energy required to push an object to that threshold is infinite, beyond any technology we can imagine. Even in particle accelerators like CERN, tiny particles only reach 99.999991% of light speed, still a tiny but insurmountable gap. Yet science fiction opens up exciting possibilities. Ideas like Star Trek's warp drive or space-time wormholes could allow us to bypass this limit without breaking the laws of physics. Perhaps one day, humanity will find a way to make this dream a reality. So, we've explored what happens if you reach the speed of light. Time stops, space contracts, the universe becomes a dazzling light display, and your body might dissolve into energy. It's a journey of the mind, full of wonder and challenge, opening up big questions about the universe and our place in it. If you had the chance to travel at light speed, where would you go? A distant galaxy, a mysterious black hole, or back in time to witness the beginning of everything? Leave your ideas in the comments. I can't wait to hear them. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next scientific adventure. See you soon!